So Thomas Hart Benton decided to start it with a bang there. Underneath that, you're going to see the slave trade going on. I know you've been studying your history, but back in the Civil War, Missouri came in as a slave state and Kansas freed, and the Missouri-Kansas Compromise. Above that is Huck Finn, which of course the famous author, that was Mark Twain, a famous Missourian. In the little corner down here, you're going to see somebody getting tarred and feathered, which was extremely gruesome, and I guess it was practiced back in those days. You're going to look from here to here, depicts the Civil War era. And you're going to see a lot of really bad things. You're going to see a slave auction right there. In the water is a baptism, because we're in the Bible Belt. You're going to see them tracking an escaped slave. Up on this corner right here is Senator Benton, which is Thomas Hart Benton's father. And you're going to see a baby getting changed. This little baby came back, and he used to give tours after he grew up. It took Thomas Hart Benton only 6 months to paint this mural, which seems really fast. But for 18 months, he worked on modules and kind of had it all planned out, every single inch of this. So when he came to paint it, he knew exactly what he was going to do. Every single face on here is somebody he knew or depicts a person that he had met. So later on, Thomas Hart Benton came back, and you'd point to a picture, and he could go on for an hour on every single person in this picture. And also, this was considered very controversial when it was unveiled in 1935 because of, women couldn't view it because of the nudity in it. If you'll see, the slave has his shirt off, the Indian and the slave, and then you'll also see the babies naked, like a mother never saw a baby being changed, but that was considered very controversial. Also, up in this corner, you're going to see a lynching. Back in 1935, that was extremely controversial and brave of Thomas Hart Benton to put this in the painting. Right here, you're going to see our state mule. Remember, that's our state animal. The interesting thing about this is that that is not the back end of a mule, that is the back end of a jackass. So we think that Thomas Hart Benton, you guys don't repeat that word. It's a real word, don't say it. And I think Thomas Hart Benton was sending a message to the lawmakers.
Call it a donkey. Yeah.
And this is the way that we used to get the mail back in the Wild West days, a big part of our history. Above that, you're going to see Cole Younger and Jesse James. James, which was out of Liberty, Missouri. Down here is steamboats, and I don't know, I guess everybody just scoot down this way. We're going to get to this. We're going to get to this half of Thomas Hart Benton. Okay, from here to here, it depicts the importance of farming in Missouri. And that is still our #1 product here, which is agriculture. This is farming. Right up there, we believe that's the Industrial Revolution. And I have been told when you see the black smoke, that is when Thomas Hart Benton felt it was an important, significant part of our history. That would be the Civil War, and this would be World War I, World War II, and the Industrial Revolution. Over here, this depicts all the important And then right there is Harry S. Truman, the only president from Missouri. The dance hall girl was a girl who brought sandwiches into him every day. No, it was just a story. It was kind of her man was running around with somebody else, and she came down and shot him. It wasn't a true story. It was a famous song. Okay. So anyway, Thomas Hart unveiled this painting in 1935, and as you can see, this is the history of Missouri, scars and all, and not the patriotic thing that they were wanting. So the legislature wanted to immediately whitewash the whole thing. They spent $16,000 so they couldn't do that. And Thomas Hart was confident in time that they both love this mural, and they do. If all the fourth graders who come to the Capitol see this, it's worth millions of dollars now. It's a treasure here, not only the Capitol, but the state of Missouri. And this is actually a room where we have press conferences. Those doors over there, we can see the house. And sometimes on TV, we see that those doors open, and we come out to the press conference, all the press is over here, and we have so many movies in here, and it's a very famous mural.
What is that hanging from the...
That's a dead cow, and that was from the stockyards. This is a lot. Yes.
Do you want me to get closer?
Okay, guys. Did you guys have any questions about what you've seen today? Or can you tell me whatever? Yes. That's okay. That's okay. I'm going to check with Mary and see if we can recess. I came and visited. We met last week and contracts the baby bill. Usually it works out and get you on the house floor and we can practice, but I have no control over what I'm doing already. I'm going to run and do a couple of those.
It's been 7 minutes. Bye. Do you want me to stop?